One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans... Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Clemson Tigers offense will have the football first. On first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Church. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He wants to throw it again. He fires a bullet to the right. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. Clemson is quick to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Strong, firm tackle. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Warren. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Might be looking to run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson!
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Pittsburgh's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Showing off the arm. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. Hit right back to the line. Back to throw, it's Saunders. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this set. Turning it on! And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
The Tigers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff to the single running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got a man. It's Church. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never enough. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot them out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. They've spotted them a 10-0 start, now to see if they can answer on this drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Looking to throw at Saunders. This time it's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Pitt pushing the pace. Trying play action. He's got an open man. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage.
Throws toward the end zone. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And the Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to fire. Rush is on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And it slips just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. He's stopped after picking up 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Jones.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Adams. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Clemson jumps to the line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Got it behind the line. It's Adams. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right.
There he goes! Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Saunders. Got his man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Snap it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Church. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle. It's Church. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Allen. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Caught close to the marker, it's Lanier. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They have not been able to run it in. Will they try again on 3rd and goal? Trying to pound their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Texas Tech. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass, it's Saunders. Looking left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He'll pull it down. Short completion along the sideline will be enough for the 1st down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
The Tigers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. With the catch, it's Church. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds his tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Hit right back to the line. Back to pass, it's Saunders. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll run it. It's Jones. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back and leaves it. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. He'll keep it himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He'll work his way down to the 28. Clemson is quick to the line. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys that are big, explosive, fast, and they can really win on the outside. And Clemson, as much as anybody, they're going to catch the ball, spin it to those guys, let them go make plays.
The short hands, it's Lanier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Kansas is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To throw, it's Saunders. He's got the tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes the catch. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it
breaks into the open. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Panthers in a good spot here with second and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. He'll keep it on the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
They'll try to get the first through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Running to the left. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The screen, by definition, is slow developing. That was just a little too slow.
Yeah, quarterback just held on to it a split second too long. You want to invite the rush to you as a quarterback when you're executing that play, but you've got to be able to get rid of it, and you've got to be able to negotiate the rush and somehow, some way find a way to get that receiver or running back the ball in his hands, and QB couldn't get it done.
We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the big fella. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Dropping back, it's Saunders. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. He'll do it himself. Ball is loose. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Out of the gun to give to the back. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. They're going to ride this running back. Picks up the first down. Turning it on. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. He has the first and still on his feet. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Snagged in the middle, it's Davidson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Dropping back, it's Saunders. Fires to the tight end. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Tight end now in motion. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The give on the inside. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Past the first down marker and still running. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Kansas is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas Tech.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pulls it in. It's Coates. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Saunders. That's caught. It's Coates. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Plucks it out of the air. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davidson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw again. Under fire. Gets some yardage and gets down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
In this situation of the game, it's so hard for the offense to throw it because you're trailing by a lot, so the defense knows you're throwing it. They've got all these extra DBs out there, little fast guys that can break on the football. The windows are so small to throw into, and that's what happened on that last play. Nice job getting the INT.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Lanier. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.